It's time. It's time. It's time for...
Robot! Sidekick! Ready! Go, go, go!
Welcome to Robot Sidekick, the podcast about anything and everything. And with me, as always, is my left-hand man with his hand on my knee. There you go. There you go. Good boy. Brian Rudzinski. Hello, Brian.
You have soft knees.
I lotion. And we have two very special guests today. One of them is near and dear to my heart. Has been with me since I've started really my life and has really inspired me to do amazing things. She has always been a crutch to lean on. She has always been someone to go to if ever I'm in need, or if ever there's a time I need inspiration. Thank you so much for being here. Ryan Johnson, thank you so much for being here.
I am. I feel like I'm your crush to lean on.
Well, you have a cane, so I like to lean on that sometimes.
Oh, I thought you were leaning on the crush you had on me.
I have there is a crush I have, and it is on you.
Yes.
But
Yeah. I get that. Thanks for having me on your podcast.
Thanks for being on my podcast.
JC.
Who are you, first of all?
Like in real life,
I mean, you could make it up, but it wouldn't be very fair to our listeners.
I'm Ryan Johnson.
We already said that.
Yep. And I do improv
With me,
with JC.
sometimes with other people, but
Yep. At Improv Mania.
Mm-hmm.
And we live here in Valley of the Sun.
Oh, I thought you were saying my house that we're recording in
We
right
all
now.
live here.
We all live in this house.
There's plenty of space. There's plenty of room in here.
And you're also a stand-up comedian?
I do stand up as well. That's right. It's like a hobby. I'm a hobby comedian, and I would love to do that as a job. But then when you like meet people who do comedy as a job, they don't make very much money. You know, they don't have like. Yeah.
Speaking of having a life in comedy and not making much money, we have our second guest, Colleen Spag.
Yeah.
Now, Colleen, sorry to bring the whole podcast down, but you're a professional comedian.
I am. I own a theater.
You own a theater. What's the theater called?
Improv Mania.
Oh,
I don't know if
what?
you guys have heard of that. Yeah.
You're the solo owner. Is
I am
that
the
correct?
only owner.
You have a henchman that
All by
works there
myself.
named Dave Speck.
Yep.
No relation, I hear.
Tallest henchman in the world.
Tallest henchman in the world. What is it like to be the sole owner of the most successful improv theater in downtown Chandler?
Yeah, it feels really good.
Oh, that's good.
It feels really good.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. I like having people perform for me
Yeah?
on a daily basis.
And that's just not the shows. You just have people
No,
perform for you when
I
you ask
hire
them to.
them.
Come in.
Yeah.
With all the money I'm making at Improv Mania, I hire people to
Wait,
perform for me.
Hang on, you're paying people to perform over
Yeah.
there, like the other.
Not
people?
you, Ryan.
Like, I know
No,
I
yeah.
don't get paid.
Other people.
Like, she's paid me one time to just stand in her pool table room with my shirt off.
Yeah.
Just perform.
She wasn't even at the house when I was there. I was just there by myself
like,
with my shirt off.
I just want to know you're doing this right now.
Yeah.
Here's $20.
It was the best $20 I've ever
Kept
made.
calling you. JC, are you still at the pool? You still in my pool room? Okay.
Definitely had jokes
Good.
on her, though.
Yeah.
My shirt was on the whole time.
Son of a
dude.
bitch.
Yeah, sorry,
Now
should have
you
recorded
have
it.
to pay her
My
back.
money bag.
Yeah.
Being the sole owner, no other owners involved
Right.
of Improv Mania.
Right.
I mean, it's got to be an exciting life.
It's really exciting.
Oh, well, you sold it. All right. Good job.
There's, I have to sometimes go to Walgreens and buy candy.
Yeah.
I buy it for $1, and then I
Uh-huh.
sell it for $2.
Yes. Oh man.
That's got to be illegal,
I'm
right?
a hustler.
I don't think
Yeah.
so.
I'm a hustler, baby.
I just want you to know. So that's exciting. I mean, how's the theater doing?
It's actually doing really good. Really
Good.
well. We were expecting it to, crumble after a year.
I know. You kept saying that.
Really?
And we're at a year and a half, and we're still alive.
I mean, that's more than some places.
That's
Yeah.
Okay, so the business plan, I'm just picturing
We were ready. We
you
were
and your
ready.
henchmen. You're like, listen, we could put all this money into this theater and then spend a year watching it crumble to the ground.
We're like,
We won't use any of the money we made on it to go into the theater and
Right,
keep it
no.
running. It's only going to be to pay JC to stand in the pool table room with his shirt off.
yeah, no, that's my own personal money.
Oh, okay.
Dave doesn't know about that money.
It's gonna keep this a secret.
He's like, we've been getting such good crowds, but where's all the money going? You're like, I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe we should hire a bookkeeper, you asshole.
My wife just started a bookkeeping company. bookkeeping business. Yeah.
Like a library?
She just keeps
Yep,
books.
she's
Keep
keeping
books
books.
for
Exactly. Yeah,
everybody.
yeah. She's just like ordering them off of Amazon. Remember when you used to do that on Amazon? Order books?
That's what it started
It was
as,
the
right?
only thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. People are like
Textbooks.
idiots.
Books.
Ever heard of BarnesandNoble.com, you retards?
Yeah. Dumbasses.
So she's a bookkeeper now?
Well, yeah, she's just keeping money,
Oh, that's awesome.
keeping track of people's money. Yeah.
People's money. So
And
is that a
business
banker?
owners.
Oh,
No,
okay.
she's just a bookkeeper. Yeah. Like I spend a ton of money on my
Uh-huh.
debit card,
Mhm.
and then it shows up on an account, and then she takes that and she goes, "What the fuck are you spending all this money on?"
Who is JC and why
Yeah.
is his shirt
What
off?
the hell is going on here?
We don't
Yeah.
even have a pool table room, Ryan.
Yeah, exactly. So
You don't get the like right away after text that's like, why'd you spend $24.26 at Fry's just now?
No, I don't get it right after. I get all of it at once. It's
Monthly
like,
statements.
Yeah. She goes through the monthly statement. and is like,
Highlighted.
are you kidding me? Yeah, she did my taxes last year. She's like, you spent $6,000 on snacks at Circle K. Yeah.
You're like, but I spent $0 on actual food, so
Yeah.
it evens out.
It's like, not just for me. I always buy snacks. Like I'll buy 2 of everything.
So sometimes for friends. And...
No, because you can't. If you buy it for yourself, it's not a write-off. It's not like a business write-off. But if you're buying it for your clients, it's a write-off. So I want to be like,
People should probably know you're not like a prostitute. You're actually a realtor.
right? I sell houses.
Okay.
Yeah, I have my own business. Yeah, that's what I do for money. And
How's
I
the realtor
buy
game
snacks.
right now? Is it booming?
It's good, man. I'm like stressed out, dude.
Oh,
It's-
do you need an assistant who will take half the commission?
No, I need an assistant who will like take half the work. I already have assistants who like do all my paperwork. But yeah, dealing with people can be tough. That's just one of those.
Is the people the hardest part, or is it like so you deal with buyers and sellers?
Yeah, it's both. Well,
But is the hardest part always dealing with like other realtors, or is it just other people's clients?
no, the hardest part. Well, it depends on the clients,
Okay.
right? So like I have buyers right now, and it's almost impossible to find them houses. Inventory is just super low. So it's like the hard part for them is that every time a house comes up for sale,
They don't have time to see it.
well, no, we'll be there the day, like hours after it goes like online.
And there's
But-
already offers.
Yeah,
or-
well, they'll wait like a week, and they'll wait till 50 offers come in, and
Yeah, and then they have a bidding war.
yeah, so it's just frustrating. And then I just have other clients that are just like high maintenance,
Mm-hmm.
emotional people who don't have other people, and I become their surrogate.
Husband or
person.
wife.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I'm that like other like I have to like be emotionally available to people. Yeah.
Which you're excellent at, by the way. Anytime I'm feeling a little down or
Thank you.
I need someone to be there.
I'm a shoulder to cry on,
I mean, I have a wife, but
ear to hear, as long as you're buying a house from me. You know? That's a prerequisite.
that's awesome.
Or you know someone. If you know anyone.
We'll get
Who
to
wants
plugs
to
later.
buy
You
real estate.
you desperate piece of shit. All right.
Stressed out and still trying to find more.
Yeah.
That is true. That's the thing of it. Yeah.
Well, and I've come from a place of sales where I hated dealing with customers, but it was also the only way that I could make money. And I totally get that, where it's like the last thing you want to do is have to deal with people. And I mean, some people are better than others, and you like dealing with them. But there's some people you're like, please just get the fuck away and just let me have a restful day at work. But at the same time, you're like, oh shit, I made no money today because I had no people.
Oh, yeah.
knocking. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Right after I graduated college, I took a job in like high volume sales. Like you
Yeah.
had to like sell a lot of shit
Yeah.
on a daily basis. And I used to call and be like, for the love of God, please go to voicemail right now.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Oh,
please, I don't
yeah.
want to talk to a real person. I just want to leave my canned message.
I worked at a
High volume sales.
I worked
don't
at
want
a-
to talk to anybody.
I don't want to talk to
Yeah.
anybody. I once made like 120 calls in a day and didn't talk to a single person.
Oh my god, you went home. You're like, best day ever.
I made no money.
I worked as a creditor my first job out of high school, and that was, I mean, like, yeah, there was nothing better than hearing a voicemail or someone picks up and I go, hi sir, this is Jim from do you have time to talk? And they're like, nope. I would just like, okay, bye.
See you later.
Oh,
See ya.
yeah.
By the way, you owe us 40 G's.
We all had those. So you was a call center job?
It was
Oh, yeah.
I sold a career builder.
Okay.
I sold ads on
Yeah.
Career,
Ads on
Career
Career Builder.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Awesome.
good.
Yeah.
I sold I worked at a debt management company. Like I would help people like reorganize their debt, like I was a financial advisor.
Are you using the same people now?
No.
Oh, that's
yeah,
good.
the company went out of business. Actually. Yeah, they went out.
Couldn't pay their
yeah.
bills
Yeah.
for some reason. Jeez.
Debt-free Arizona. Yeah, it was a
Oh,
huge
wow.
business when I was there, but
Yeah, mine was AmeriCredit.
yeah.
If you
Wait,
had a-
that's the same thing. Yeah, right? Is
what?
that like
Well, I don't know. I got
You
let
don't
go.
know.
So
yeah.
I worked there for a year. No idea
Yeah.
what they did.
So am I the only one here who hasn't worked at a call center?
yeah.
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 I mean, if you're admitting it, yes.
Yes.
We all said we did, and you found out that you have not
I-
had the answers yet.
I-
What do you have? Some kind of specific college degree that gets you some kind of normal job?
No, not at all. I stayed at my second job.
Brian went to school all the way up to there was one class left to take, and then he said, fuck it, I don't need this class. I don't need a degree.
It's because the school I went to they already closed because they
Trump
are not a
University?
very yeah.
Is
It's
that it?
basically
Yeah.
a Trump University situation where they're not a very good school, and I know people who have the degree, and they still have to like lie about it to people, saying like, yeah, it's from this other school. It's not really from that school. So
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, but now they don't know if you've been a student there or not. So you can say, yeah, I got my degree. Here it is. Just have one of your friends send you a copy.
I have one of my degrees. I just don't have the other one.
Is it the associates?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have one of those too. It still does mean nothing. So we're in the same boat.
I have a master's degree,
Fuck
and I
you.
own an improv studio.
Yeah,
so.
Dude, I have a
Hey.
master's degree. What's your master's degree?
have a master's
in?
too?
Yeah.
Elementary education.
Nice. Was your undergrad?
My undergrad is in women's history.
Wow.
How did you manage? What?
Okay,
Where
I've got a tangent one too. That's a good one. Yeah.
Because I got to the point where I was like, I gotta fucking graduate.
Mm-hmm.
What do I have here? And they were like, well, you could take this class and then have a women's history degree. I was like, oh, okay.
What can I do with that?
I've
You can be an activist.
Studying women's history at all? They're just like, oh yeah, take this one class.
Yeah. They were like, this one's laying around. You want me to put your name on it?
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
That's awesome.
I feel like that's just like one class on Rosa Parks, and you're like,
Yeah.
that's it, nailed it, women's history.
It was a class where you had to go and watch episodes of Sex in the City and evaluate it.
No. There's feminists rolling in their grave right now. Jesus.
Samantha looks so good in that episode. It's beautiful.
That was a really awesome
So what
class.
personality type is?
Yeah.
Mr.
Which-
Big's a real dick.
Yeah, the test was just like a bunch of like Cosmo quizzes.
Which Sex in the City celeb are you? I got Rachel from Friends. She wasn't even on that show.
That's weird.
I just love it. They just plop down like a stack of Cosmos next to you. They're like, you're just gonna need to go through and take all the quizzes and all these Cosmos.
What did
Go
you? what
pick
was,
it up from the bookstore.
What was the answer for number 10? Oh, what's the question? How to please your man? Oh, I got.
Oral, all mouth. He
Oh,
likes-
yeah.
yeah.
It's all about eye contact. We all know that. Ryan, what was your master's in?
Okay, so my master's is in biblical communications.
How did you? What?
Yeah.
Okay, we just found out that your father is.
Yeah, my dad. Okay, growing up, my dad was a pastor at an evangelical church.
And then you went and got your
And-
master's in.
I went to seminary, yeah,
Oh my
and got
gosh.
a master's in biblical communications. Yeah, I learned to speak Greek, or learned to read Greek, learned to read Hebrew, learned to like get into the Bible. Yeah,
Are you very religious?
not at all.
Okay.
Yeah, not at all.
Not think so.
Oh, so you're using your first degree just like she
Well,
is.
no,
That's
my,
awesome.
no, that was my first degree is marketing. So I went,
there you go.
I went to,
Which is also evangelical Christian.
Yeah,
I
So
went
that
to
goes right into the
ASU.
religion thing.
I got my bachelor's in marketing, and then went to seminary. Wasted. I don't know. It feels like it.
It's just so you could get a master's. That's so you. Hey, I got a
I
master's,
got my
in
master's,
something.
but then I went to Duke to get a second master's.
I remember you
degree.
telling me about that. I
Yeah.
forget that you lived there for a while.
Yeah, and I was like, I got into it, and I thought like I was gonna teach theology. Like I thought I was gonna teach
Wow.
ethics and theology, and then I started hanging out with people who taught ethics and theology. It's like, dude, these people suck. Man. It's like, no one's funny. No one. Yeah, there's no.
Oh man.
I also had one really good professor in my seminary thing that would just talk to me about how bad his life was. He was just
God.
always like he was like, I gave my eyes and my 20s to the library. I have to wear glasses now because I can't read. Like,
Wow.
So if you want to do that with your life, like, like, oh, okay.
Really encouraging.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
We all have that like one person that like they're the reason why you went into a field, right?
Yeah. This is the guy why I got out.
Got out of it.
Yeah. I was like, dude.
I mean, it's just
John knows.
Same sort of inspiration, I guess.
He
But
understands.
do you ever use your theology to like sell houses?
No, I think I honestly do use like the skills I learned like in getting behind arguments, if that makes sense. Like one of the things is like rhetoric, and you just learn how to.
I love that. Like one of the things you have to like part of your master's like, listen, you're gonna have to really defend this shit because
Yeah, no, exactly.
that just comes part of the job is you got to defend the shit out of this.
Yeah. So you have to like learn you learn how to like tear apart people's arguments. So like people say something. And then it's like instead of responding to what they said, it's like you have to figure out, what are they starting with? What's your preconceived concept? And then you attack that.
So you basically got like a political degree.
Yeah, you're a lawyer is what it sounds
Kinda,
like.
yeah, I mean, kind of, but it was all in the Bible.
I'm sure all the credits transfer over to the degree. So if you ever want to go into law,
Sure. I thought about it, like going and doing something like that, and I just couldn't imagine. Like right now, I'm kind of thinking about getting my insurance license degree.
oh cool.
And I have to take one class.
No.
Oh,
And I'm like, fuck
that
that.
sounds terrible.
It's like
How much is the class?
I was like $130.
You son of a
So
bitches.
cheap.
God.
Yeah. But it's
Is it at a community college by any chance?
no, it's just all you have to. It's an online class. It's like
Oh my God.
You can't even do the online. like
you only have to pass a test. It's just the idea of like, yeah.
So get that I had to take a test just so I could buy my house. It was for like the new homeowners, and I think it was part of like a Home in 5 thing. But like, if you wanna, you gotta take this online 8-hour class. I was like,
But they gave you money too, right?
well, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess they did.
Did you get $8,000 when you bought this one?
8 or 10 grand, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, which was awesome because it basically meant like this money I saved up for the down payment went towards like furnishing the house and
That
like
dope table you got upstairs, man.
Oh yeah, you like that table?
And all this padding, the walls.
About 4,000 of it. So it's just in like foam for this room.
What?
Foam is not cheap,
Not
apparently.
cheap, yeah.
No. We just had to pay our $8,000 back because we bought a new house.
Oh.
That's right.
Our taxes were rough this year.
Oh,
Really?
how long did you have to?
I think it was like we only lived in our house for like 4 or 5 years, and then we moved out and got a new house. But they gave us like $8,000, so we had to pay part of that back.
Oh,
Oh wow. How long do you
Yeah.
have to stay in?
I think it was 10 years. It was
I
like a
feel-
long
okay,
time.
Probably
I
until you-
feel
unless you
like I should
refight
know
it.
this
You should know,
I know.
Ryan.
I'm thinking of clients that I've helped do what you did. I'm like, oh shit, did I fuck those people
Oh,
over?
no.
Yeah. They all made a killing on. Did you make a lot of money on the house
Yeah,
you
we
sold?
did,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's all those people.
Yeah. So
That's
it was,
Probably
in
that's
the,
probably part of it.
in the long run, it was okay because
Yeah.
we made a lot of money on the house. But
Yeah,
That
everyone.
you spent on me being shirtless in your pool table room.
yeah, I spent a good deal of that money. It's
$20 an hour, man.
$20.
I ain't
20
cheap.
bucks.
I
like
ain't-
An
20
hour?
bucks a day. Oh, an hour.
I mean,
Jesus.
that's what the invoice was for. I thought you were cleaning the house, JC.
Yeah.
No, I haven't touched a fucking thing.
What the heck? You just been standing in that pool room. Okay, in pool room, is it a room you play pool in, or is it a pool?
Is it
Do you have a
indoor pool?
swimming pool?
We've never clarified this, so
Right.
now
Yeah.
I'm all screwed up.
Yeah,
Is it a room next to the pool where you prepare yourself to go into the pool?
I was
Yeah.
picturing a pool table in a room.
Okay.
Only
that's
problem
what
is
I
she
was,
neither has the room or the pool table, so I've just
Yeah.
been kind of shirtless in my own house.
Yeah, just collecting, just billing.
Oh, it's so
Yeah.
good.
Just,
What got you into real estate, Ryan?
I don't know. I needed something to do.
Oh, okay.
Yep, basically.
Yeah, that's how I got into training. So
I wanted to own my own business. It was a horrible time to get into real estate. I got in right when the real estate crash
2008?
happened.
2007, 2008?
2008,
Yeah.
yeah. Right when everything was going down the toilet.
yeah.
But it was great. Actually, a good time to get in. I started negotiating short sales.
It was great for me to live through that because I got to see the market crash and then slowly build up to where I'm like, hey, I can actually buy a house now. And the market was at the lowest. I was like, I'll buy this nice ass house that I would never be able to buy before. So
I got a client right now who's like, she's like, my sister bought a house in 2011, paid $80,000 for it. I want to own a house in her neighborhood. And I looked it up and I was like, those houses are $200,000.
Oh my God.
And she's like, well, I'm just looking for something that she got. I was like, well, we need a time machine.
Yeah.
You know? Like, that was 2000. We need a real estate crash.
We bought this house for like 240, which at the time when we bought it, we got a really good rate. And I mean, we paid a fair market value for this house and, you know, they renovate and whatever the fuck. But even still, like just us being in here for maybe a year and a half, we've made equity by like $10,000 or $20,000. It's just like fucking cool. I've never had that much money before.
Yeah, man. It's true. Real estate's great.
No thanks to you.
No thanks to me. I would have sold you this place.
If I would have known you, you would have.
I totally would have. So
Yeah.
if there's anyone out there looking,
We'll get to
the
the
plugs
we'll get the
later.
plug. Settle down, you savage.
it's my whole life, man.
I
I
know.
cannot It's that's the one thing about doing this. It's the worst. Like you literally
Having your own business.
Yeah, I mean, because like everyone is like, you got to feel everybody out, kind of
Mhm.
in a way. You're
Yeah.
always like,
Are you interested?
kind of
in
poking on
us?
people. Are you renting? Do you own? You know? Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta ask. Yeah,
Totally.
And then Colleen, I mean, you're in the same boat, being a
Yeah.
business owner and everything.
Yeah, it's weird. Like we had a group of like moms that are in my son's class, like the students, the moms all came to a show.
Yeah.
And it was like, yeah, I'm so glad they're coming and paying money. And then I was like, oh, they know this weird little thing that we do. And now when I see them again, they're going to be like, hey, remember when you were a mouse? And that scene.
And you
I'm
fucked
like,
a
oh,
cat.
dude.
Oh, shit. Oh.
Took him to the 9 o'clock show.
Yeah. Most of the time, anytime you invite like moms and like teachers and stuff, you're like, yeah, bring your kids. And they're like, fuck no, we're coming to the 9. And you're like, no, we don't want you to see us in the 9 though.
It's like, oh, I was returning a dildo.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I
It's
know.
always something.
I was
Always
a
something like that.
tampon tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a
Me
lot of
and Kaylee. Yeah.
we had a lot of murder in this show too.
A lot of murder.
Tons of murder.
I loved how there was one girls who left at the end. They were like, that whole thing with. I was like, how'd you like it? They're like, oh, it's really good, but that one thing with the funeral was.
Yeah, that was kind of
Yeah,
sad.
but you guys made it funny. You're like, oh, like, so you didn't like.
You didn't like the suggestion of funeral,
Right.
but you love the content out of
Yeah.
it. Then why did you even mention it?
Oh man.
I like that we get funeral and we go to, yeah, we're going to fucking kill everybody.
Yes.
New scene. Let's fucking kill everybody.
I had a dead cat. You guys all kicked around.
That made
really
me laugh.
sick.
That was like one moment that, hey, can you leave your cat so we could kick it around her or something? Oh yeah, sure, yeah.
I felt bad about it, but I had to pretend to kick the dead cat.
Oh,
'cause
yeah,
it
I
was
mean,
the scene.
it's called acceptance. So
I wouldn't really do that
Yes, and that's
Yes,
what we do.
and.
because it'd be gross.
yeah, we're so gross. No.
Have you ever kicked a dead animal?
Yeah,
No.
absolutely.
I've
No,
never-
no.
What?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh? What?
Okay, like yeah, dead dead animals on the side of the road, or dead like.
Are you pulling over just to kick these dead
Okay,
animals?
there's like there's a part of you that like you see a dead animal on the side of the road and you're thinking like how funny would that be just to
No.
not kick
I'm
it.
usually going like 45 miles per hour, and I don't have enough time
I-
to think like I should turn around and go pull over and kick that
not
dead
kick,
cat.
like I want to do like when I see a dead
Be careful when you say do stuff to it.
I don't I like I'm pretty sure I think this is like a Tom Green bit. I don't know, but I just like I see a dead animal and I just think like, oh man, you could just have so much fun with that.
No.
Like
Ryan,
not
no.
me.
There's a reason why Tom Green hasn't been mentioned in any conversation for the past 10 years. You know that, right?
It's okay. How old? Like am I old? Like so he was like one of my heroes. Like literally.
No, I was big into Tom Green too.
like a real.
I wasn't into his comedy, but I was into his almost like a Sacha Baron Cohen. I was very into his commitment to everything.
Yeah.
And
okay.
the type of comedy, it was always just like to the point where you're just like, it's too much. Like your family, this
Yes.
is your family. Leave them
Yeah.
alone.
Oh,
Like
I remember I showed my parents the video of my bum is on the rail. My bum is on the rail. look at me, and they were like, "What the fuck?"
Yes, exactly. Yeah, people.
And I was like, "No, this is so funny."
Yeah,
Watch
you
this.
Don't get
Like, I
it.
feel like if he was
Yes.
around today, he would be like a YouTube prank star. Like, that's what I
Yeah.
would see him as. With like, just be.
He's
It's a
still-
social experiment.
He is around. He's doing his show. He's like.
Is he still got the Tom Green show?
I think he has like a podcast and a.
Hey, podcast.
Everybody has a podcast.
Anyone
Shout out to Tom.
Let's try to get him on the show.
Yeah, hey, if you promote us, we'll promote you, bro. He's listening. Don't worry, he listens.
We really like your animal molestation bits.
Yeah.
Just like showing up somewhere with a dead animal, like in
You're
a.
gonna like
Why?
you're taking it somewhere now.
Yeah.
Like, table for two, please. Me
Uh,
and my
just-
friend here.
I don't know why.
is that a penguin? Where did you get that from?
Why do you have a dead penguin?
Yeah, it was the zoo. I stopped by and.
I think I got hit by a car. I don't know.
Did you hit it with your car?
Did you drive into the zoo?
I drove my car through that display at SeaWorld and have all this.
Free the animal. Oh shit!
Fuck
I killed one.
SeaWorld, by the way,
Okay,
right?
you-
Yeah.
you-
So
now you're
now
trying to be the hero.
SeaWorld's awesome.
Good news though. They
drove my car right through that.
they're stopping to do the Shamu thing.
Yeah, they're not doing the shows anymore. They're doing it more of like a animal preserve place that you can like go and like see it
heard
like a
that.
zoo. Yeah.
Yeah.
I showed my son, and he got like he was in Splash Zone. He got like doused by Shamu. I was like, "You're one of the last kids that's ever gonna get splashed by Shamu."
These splashes are splashes of oppression, and you get to feel this.
I hope you enjoyed that.
There was a lot of whale tears in that.
The tank is 80% whale tears.
Oh my gosh. But hey, we didn't cause them, so we can laugh about
That's
it.
right. I don't really feel bad for whales. Like I think, are we?
The show's really
Sometimes
good.
laughing
It's
causes
a great
tears.
show.
You're supposed to, right?
No
Feel
one says
bad.
anything about the otters that do all the cool little tricks for all
The
the little kids.
dolphins.
Oh
right?
my gosh.
Yeah,
the
yeah. All those things.
Get
They
to
say,
see-
you know,
get
they
to
say
touch 'em.
dolphins are cute or closer to humans than monkeys are.
How is that even possible? They have friggin' fins. They breathe water. That's so
No, no,
stupid.
no, they
They're
don't.
like
It's
not even
science,
close
Colleen.
to humans.
They
Science.
Okay, it actually does breathe air.
Dolphins breathe air.
Yeah.
They're
First of
mammals.
all, they are mammals.
They
I have
just-
a women's history degree.
I know nothing about aquatic.
Everything I know,
Still.
it's just about the vagina.
Hey,
Just
some women can be dolphins.
It's some
What?
dolphins can be women. I mean, it turns out.
What?
if they can figure out how to pass on information, that's really all the other
I mean, they can.
species problems.
How do we know that?
I mean, they talk to each other.
How do you know they're understanding each other? You don't speak dolphin.
You're right.
Nobody speaks dolphin.
No, I'm
No
sure.
one.
I'm.
There's got to
like,
be one person in the world that speaks dolphin.
There was a person in New York who lived with a dolphin in their apartment. In
What?
The 70s. I swear to
In their
God.
apartment in New
Yes.
York?
They had a dolphin in their apartment, and yeah.
I wonder what that was like.
Hey, buddy. How's it going? Oh yeah, you are looking good today. Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah. I'll jerk you off just like you want. Yeah. I'll just
Hey,
take-
Gilbert. Who you
care of
talking?
you there.
Who you talking to, Gilbert?
Oh, it's just Squirty here, the dolphin. Squirty, my dolphin.
Squirty?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute. Oh, hey. How did you get him up here, man? This is like a sky rise.
I got a grant from NYC to study dolphins.
Oh,
and,
and they just said, "Hey, put it in your house." That's fucking insane.
Yeah, well, it started out really small. I mean, dolphins aren't always 8 feet long. You know, I got him Squirty as a baby.
Oh,
And he started out in an aquarium. It was like a 20-gallon tank.
hey,
and
hey,
then-
Squirty.
Yeah.
What?
I haven't figured out. All I know is that he
Wait,
really...
I thought we were coming to you because you knew how to speak to fucking dolphins.
No, that's what I'm working on it.
Oh, you don't know how to do it yet?
No, well, I've only had the one.
Well,
So...
well, let's go to a time where you actually know who the fuck you're talking to. Oh, hey, Gilbert. It's been 4 years.
Dude, I totally figured out dolphins'
You did?
language. Yeah, in
Holy
the past
shit.
4 years.
Where's
did.
where's Squirty?
Well, Squirty is not with us anymore.
What?
Yeah,
What the fuck have you been
unfortunately.
doing? Did you feed him?
I did. I fed him, but okay. So I got the grant from NYC.
Yeah.
You know, they gave me the money. They came and checked on me, and they said this wasn't exactly what they had in mind.
What are you talking about?
So I had the swimming. You know that big the pool I had in here. And
It was a great pool. The jacuzzi was my favorite part.
right. Yeah, they didn't like it how I was just spending so much time just in the pool with Squirty, but I did figure it out.
Wait, whoa. What were you doing in the pool?
I was learning about. I was becoming a dolphin. That's the only way. Hey, Squirty, how's it going? Oh yeah, okay. So this is a tuna fish, and this is a mackerel. Okay. So wait, say tuna fish again. Okay, and mackerel. Oh, I got that. I wrote that down.
So let me get this straight. You were telling a fish about other fish like it didn't already fucking know what they were?
No, I was translating. You know, it's like you show them something. Oh, so like, let's imagine you had to learn how to speak Spanish.
Okay, let's imagine that.
So, hey Javier, how's it going?
Hola.
Oh yeah. This is tuna fish. How do you say tuna fish?
Hola?
And mackerel.
Sí.
Okay, yeah. See, so tuna fish is hola, and mackerel is
No.
no. Okay.
Pescado.
Pescado. All right. I love your hot tub here, Javier. This is excellent.
Fiesta.
Yeah.
So let me get this straight. I've been saying hola at the fucking Mexican restaurant, and that's why they never bring me any fucking tuna fish?
Yeah, that's right. Wait, no. Hola is tuna. Hola is tuna, and sí or no is mackerel.
You don't know which one?
Well, Javier, he wasn't
So wait,
exactly
are
clear.
you teaching
Yeah.
this dolphin Spanish, or are you teaching him?
Oh, no. I was just saying, like, so that's how I would learn Spanish from from Javier. That's how I had to learn Spanish from the dolphin.
Okay, well, I feel like that last flashback was fucking pointless.
Yeah, well, it wasn't I didn't, yeah, it's
Hey,
just,
so squirt, tuna fish, mackerel. Holy shit, he understands me. Did you see that?
Yeah, see that, so that's how it goes.
So what, are you gonna feed him?
Yeah, he eats tuna fish and mackerel.
Oh, okay, wow.
Yep.
So what does NYC think about this? The college, what do they think?
Well, we really appreciate you coming in here with
We love your moxie.
all of your research.
We love
and
you're very inspirational.
The only thing that we're thinking is that, once you published all that work about the masturbation of the dolphins and needing to, placate their playful tendencies, we got a lot of people who aren't so happy about that.
Yeah,
part.
a lot of children who
research.
we can't show this research to.
Listen, it's just dolphins are mammals. Here's the thing. Dolphins are mammals.
Yes, we understand.
Dolphins have needs, just like me and you.
Yes.
And the one thing I learned, going through this whole process was just that's important to care for a dolphin in the same way you might care for, your spouse or lover.
And Squirt, how do you feel about this? Holy mackerel.
Yeah, I brought Squirt in.
So why did we get into that conversation? What was that all about?
Yeah.
So you're dead animals, right?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
And SeaWorld, the dolphins are the best part.
The dolphins are the
Yeah.
best part.
We did have a
with
friend
that.
growing up that really always wanted to poke a dead animal with a stick.
Yeah.
Did he ever get to?
I don't.
That
Maybe.
sounds like
I haven't
a-
talked to him in a long time.
That sounds like low-hanging fruit.
Kinda like,
Right. Like,
I
I
mean,
feel like if that's his only goal in life, like let's get him a dead animal. Let's
Yeah.
there's got to be a
exactly.
Make-A-Wish
I know.
Foundation that could just be like, yeah, we have a lot of dead
Yeah.
cats everywhere if you really want to
just let him poke him.
just let him.
poke 'em.
Yeah, I feel like I could have taken care of that like day one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
When I taught junior high, I had a group of students who brought a dead mouse to school that they found
No,
on the
why?
way. They one of the kids stuck it in their pocket, and we had a ton of meetings about their like mental state.
Oh my god.
Like you had
That they
meetings
would
with their
pick up-
parents?
Yeah, that they would pick up a rat.
Wonder what those were
They
like.
did stuff to him. Yeah, we just we have a couple of issues
Yeah.
with Thomas.
What? He's fine.
What's wrong with Tommy?
Yeah,
Well,
Thomas is fine.
My little Tom-Tom.
Yeah, he found a dead mouse and he brought it
Cool.
to school.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, we gave it to him.
You gave him the mouse.
It was a birthday present.
Yeah.
Did you wrap it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It was alive when we bought it. I don't know what happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
He brought it to school. It was dead and wearing Barbie clothes.
You know, it wasn't alive when he opened it.
So it probably died.
Was Barbie clothes?
Yeah.
Was it boy Barbie clothes or girl Barbie clothes?
Does it matter? Does it?
It really meant
Does it?
because
Can
was
or
a-
Barbie?
it was
If it
a-
was Barbie?
It was a Barbie party dress.
yeah, it was a male mouse. So now we're getting some mixed
Yeah.
messages.
Yeah,
I don't
this
like
is-
that.
Yeah, I do see that.
It's
there are
real.
some
It
problems here.
disturbs me that the gender confusion.
That's the problem.
Yeah, we don't know what to do about it.
He put female clothes on a male.
It's
mouse.
wrong. It's
Yeah,
wrong.
About the fact that the mouse was dead and he brought it to school.
I mean, that seems fine.
No, it's
What?
not.
Why
well,
is it not?
he's got to
Never-
show his friends the mouse. You know?
Yeah.
Why?
Anytime you kill something, you show the kill to the tribe.
What? Okay.
Isn't that what you're doing here?
Mrs. Specht, Mrs. Specht.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Tommy,
Oh, no.
Tommy.
Look, I got a cat and
Hey,
it's in a
Tommy.
suit.
Oh my God.
Oh, he's so cute. Is
That's
it a female
excellent.
cat?
Yes,
It's not supposed to have a suit, honey. It's
Yeah,
supposed to
what
have
are
a
you
dress.
but
You
it
know-
likes pants.
Tom,
Nah,
listen.
Look at it do its little dance.
No,
Oh
we
my
don't-
God.
Do, do, do.
You guys see that the
That's
problem here is that
actually
that is a
adorable.
dead cat that he has.
No, yeah, we killed it for him.
Right.
You killed that cat?
Yeah, it was a surprise, an Easter egg hunt.
It was fun.
That was-
I ran it over with a car.
Yeah, he had
It
to
was-
pull
yeah.
over and look
Yeah,
at
that was
it.
fun too.
You ran it over with the car and then you made it into an Easter egg hunt?
Well, parts of the cat. We had to reattach it all eventually.
Oh my God.
Oh, there's still an egg inside.
Oh, they
Oh,
surprise! What's
no,
in the
no,
egg?
No.
What's in the
Yeah,
egg?
what's in it?
No.
A cockroach,
Whoa!
Oh my God. Is
Some
it-
April Fools.
and it's wearing a dress.
Is it a male cockroach?
It is,
Oh, you got to
Oh
change it.
my
We can't have that.
but I
that's the
like
one
it
thing.
wearing a dress.
Yeah, and we like you wearing a dress.
What? I feel like it's okay for a man to wear a dress or a woman to wear pants,
Why would
but
you
it's
say
not
that?
okay for dead animals to be at school or handled
Honey, what do you think?
in
about
any
this?
way.
No, I'm really okay with it.
I
you
think
know?
it's fine.
okay.
I really feel like Tommy's exploring, and there's a lot of possibilities here for his future.
I want to kill.
Yeah.
See,
Okay.
he wants to kill it in school.
Taxidermy.
No, I don't think
Perhaps,
taxidermy is a viable career.
We're gonna
choice
send him
anymore.
to dolphin camp for the summer.
Oh my God.
I feel like the Humane Society really
Yeah.
really needs someone to take care of all those extra animals.
All right. So Thomas, you're gonna be like the guy that kills animals at the vet at the.
Hey,
That's
where,
Yeah.
Is there
Okay.
a job for that? We
Where
never
do you-
thought
That
about
is-
job
that-
placement.
I mean, I guess that is a career.
yeah, where do you think those people come from?
You have a solid point.
That's right.
Well, we know his career path. It sounds like you really had a way with parents.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
really good at being a teacher. That's why I'm still a teacher.
Still a teacher to this day. Well, you have kidlings though, right?
I do. I have a 5-year-old and a 3-year-old.
No one cares about that. But
They're-
what are you gonna do once they're old enough to not be at home?
I'm gonna try to ride this out as long as I can.
Oh, okay. No, don't leave. You don't need school.
Yeah.
You can homeschool them.
I'm not
Oh,
going
yeah.
to do that.
Fuck, that's too much work.
And be like working with my own kids.
Ugh.
Yeah. No, I'm just gonna like pretend like I'm trying to find a job, but then never find a job.
Dave will never know. It's not like he's subscribed to this podcast. So.
Yeah. Right.
That's
I mean,
so
but you,
stressful.
really
having
for
jobs.
you?
Yeah.
Oh, finding jobs. Yeah.
No, just like I don't know. My wife she's starting her own business right now. I said that right?
Oh,
Stressful.
Are you trying to plug again? Can you just wait?
No,
two
I'm just
fucking...
saying. It's like, trying to making money is hard.
It is.
Sucks.
Making money doing something you want to do is hard. I mean, you can make a little bit of money doing something you hate, or you can make way less money doing something you love. But it's kind of like that. It sucks.
Yeah, you need to love something where you can make a lot of money, like killing people.
Yeah,
like you
or-
make
yeah.
a ton of money if you
Yeah.
like. If you love that,
assassin
Really
is
like
so
that?
good.
yeah,
Yeah.
and you were a hitman, dude.
Yeah.
That would be. How come more people don't have? Everyone's like, pursue your passion, and it's always comedy, or it's never.
It's never killing
It's always-
people.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
never
Like something
killing
really
for
bad.
money.
Putting
Right, yeah.
ads on Craigslist.
I saw online that
Yeah.
it's only like $20,000 to get somebody killed.
It's so easy.
Yeah.
I mean, I could kill somebody for that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You'd
But
kill someone for $20,000,
I'd probably have a premium.
and then if you
Would-
got
how much would it take
if
to
you got
do it
caught
with
for
your shirt
that,
off?
you'd be like in jail forever.
How long is forever though? Like it seems like most people are getting like 6 years most.
6 for killing somebody?
No,
don't
I think for killing someone you get more than 6
Yeah.
years.
They've bent the rules a little bit then. I don't know.
No.
We're getting lenient on these guys.
If it's your business, they can't infringe on it.
yeah. I mean,
Oh,
it's
that's
your
true.
business.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a tax write-off, I'm sure. So as long as you're following the rules and you're like claiming everything, you should be fine.
Yeah, I'm sure they probably like take the person out to dinner and then they like save the receipt.
Yeah, right. They would take him to store. Okay, buy
Hey,
him
I'll-
2 candy
yeah,
bars.
How you would have the perfect job to be a serial killer? Like
Yeah.
you're taken to these empty houses where you know no one's gonna be there for a while.
There's still people, like missing people. Like,
Oh, there's that. These are all your clients. Do you have anything to say about
so
that?
strange how.
They're just pissed off because I haven't gotten a sale in the last 2 years. Jeez.
Plenty of money. Find my clients on Craigslist and
Yeah.
then kill their partners. Yeah.
Well, I think it's all funny because I think each of us are doing something that isn't actually part of our original career plan or path, right?
Yep.
Like you're a business owner. You're a business owner.
Yeah. Well,
Which I feel like reality,
yeah.
most of the time you have to be your own business
Right.
if you want to be happy.
Marketing.
Or stress,
That's
yeah.
why, I figure it's.
And you're a great marketer, by the way.
Thank you.
I follow you on
Hey,
Facebook.
stop the plugs.
We'll get to those. And then Brian, you went to school for filmmaking, and now you work for hotels doing AV.
Yeah, exciting stuff.
That's like close though.
Hey,
In the
it's the
same
closest I think of all of you
milieu.
guys.
The best part about all of this is I didn't even go to school, and I make just as much as you assholes. Double than what Colleen makes.
Hey.
No, but I mean, I went to school for education also, and I didn't finish. But now I'm into. I did do a lot of training, and I'm a trainer right now. But I'm starting to get into like almost filmmaking, but like marketing filmmaking, which is kind of exciting.
For your job?
For my job, yeah. So we'll see where it goes. It hasn't happened yet. Maybe it'll happen by the time this podcast comes out
Hey.
because this podcast ain't gonna come out for a couple years.
So
Hey.
you're just like I picture you at your office and you're just like got a camera and you're filming people. You're like, yeah, we're putting this up on the website,
yeah,
Janet.
yeah. I mean,
No, Janet, act normal. We're putting this
Storage.
up on the website.
I mean, how it all started was, and it's really a job I have to create because it's not a job that exists. But I work in a marketing office, and yet I do training and like phone and sales, customer service training, which is that's the sound of sneezing, and it's. I mean, it's something I'm good at. I'm good at training, and I'm good at because I've done customer service and sales for friggin' years, and I've done training, and I went to school for all that stuff. So I've made that a career path. But now I'm like, I want to do the stuff I like, and I like making films, and I like doing stuff like this with you guys, my friends.
That's what I like
Yeah.
about you.
Oh,
Yeah.
let's
too.
talk more about what you like about me.
I love that you like set this up. No, this is something I want to do, like my own podcast.
Well,
I
you can't.
thought,
You can be on mine though.
I would love to do a podcast, and then I like, who's
Oh,
gonna listen
Ryan,
to my
I
podcast?
would love to be on your podcast.
No,
Would you?
We're,
Yeah.
guys. We're
Oh,
doing.
this is gonna
we're
be
doing
so much
my
fun.
podcast
Dude,
right
I'm
now.
so
hey,
excited.
thanks for coming over to my. Let's just pretend this is my podcast.
Okay,
Hey.
you can't do this. Welcome to Ryan Johnson on the can.
Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Ryan Johnson. Welcome to the Ryan Johnson podcast. Call this Rambling with Ryan. I got my guest here today, I got Colleen.
Hey Ryan, yeah, that was me.
Yep, Colleen's a little gassy.
I'm
Fed her a
so
bunch of
excited.
beans before we came in here.
So exciting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so tell me, what's new in your world, Colleen?
Yeah, I got a lot going on. Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot going on. I got sick kids.
Oh,
Really
right
fun.
on. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna move on to
Yeah, okay.
the lightning round.
Sweet.
The lightning round coming up. I don't know. That's what I imagine my podcast is like.
That was a great idea for a podcast.
Yeah. I don't know.
Ask one question, go to a lightning round.
Yeah. I don't know what happens at the lightning round. I haven't gotten that far. I hate myself, honestly. I'm just one.
Oh yeah. You
Big-
should hate yourself.
I'm
Would
an
you?
idea person.
No, it's okay. So
follow
I was just about to get into that because I would say we're all artists, even though what people would call our craft isn't always art. They would say it's more
Fucking around.
Yeah,
Yes.
like entertainment, but like it's. I mean, you guys have both done stand-up comedy for years. Colleen, you were a professional doing stand-up all around Arizona and made a big name for yourself till you got pregnant.
Yep.
And then
Knocked Up.
Ryan, yep. And then
Oh,
Ryan,
you were
you've
in the
been-
movie Knocked Up?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
she was the baby.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Came right out of Katherine Heigl. Like,
And then Ryan, you've been on the scene for a while now too, and I mean, and just improv too. I mean,
Yeah. Well, a few years here in the local
yeah.
comedy scene.
And sometimes, I mean, we do a lot of improv. Every weekend we have 4 shows a weekend if we do all of them. But any other time we have other opportunities to do shows, we do them too. But even still then, there's this like, for me at least, I don't know if it is for you guys, but there's this hankering to always want to create something. Always want to keep producing and always wanted to keep like diving into different entertainment avenues and everything like that. I mean, do you guys feel the same way sometimes?
no, I don't.
For me-
I stay so busy doing improv.
I just have ideas that I
So
do
much.
nothing with. That's my.
Yeah.
It drives me. I like hate myself for that. For just like having another idea. Every time I think of something else, I'm like, I hate this fucking shit.
I'll never fucking do that.
I'm never gonna. Yeah, exactly. I'm never gonna do anything with this.
What are some ideas? Pitch them to me.
I don't even know. I gotta pee so bad, honestly. I'm like fidgeting over here.
Do we want to take a break?
Yeah, you talk to Colleen for a little bit.
Okay, yeah. You get out of here.
Okay, I'll be right back.
All right. You know where the bathroom is?
I'll find it.
Okay. Just
You remember which one you had to poop in, right?
yeah. There's one for poop and one for peeing. Oh God, Brian, get the fuck out of here.
Oh, you locked it.
Wait, who locked it? Did you lock it?
I must have.
Oh man. All right. Don't go in my wife's room. Okay.
We're gonna hear your wife scream.
Yeah. Here it comes.
In a few seconds.
So were you joking when you said no, or
I'm really content doing improv right now because we get to do so much like different stuff and
absolutely? Yeah.
like for Dave and I, like we talk a lot about like where like creatively like we're gonna go, like what we're gonna do with Thursdays, and so it just occupies like a lot of our like creative thoughts right now
throughout
that,
the
like,
days and everything.
yeah, like even thinking of like doing stand up or whatever, we think about it in the context of like, okay, how are we gonna do this at the theater,
Yeah.
or how are we gonna get like our people that we like to just do it
Do
for
more
us,
stuff. Yeah.
because we've found people we like, so now we just want to get them to do stuff.
I think that and that comes with like owning the business is you
Yeah.
kind of can't not think about that all the time.
yeah,
But for me, it's like, and I do improv a lot, but at the same time, there's those days where I'm at just my normal job that I'm not doing improv, and I'm just like, what else could I be doing?
yeah.
And that's where this kind of came about, was the podcast, the Robot Sidekick channel, doing a bunch of web content and videos, just to kind of have these different avenues of just. I think if I just didn't have these avenues of expression, I'd probably. I don't want to say kill myself, but I'd be miserable.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know how to deal with me just sitting around doing nothing all day.
Yeah, like Dave and I took like 3 years off, like right when we had like our son. We took a few years off where
Yeah.
we just didn't do anything, and it was so boring.
Yeah, I mean,
It was like so we like would get just like gallons of ice cream and just sit on Friday nights and just like sit there and eat and watch TV and like, oh, this sucks.
yeah, and we even canceled our like TV, cable, and stuff like that because we were like, this is such a friggin' waste of time.
Yeah.
And now we only really watch the stuff that we get really invested in love. But even still, I like to cut myself back so we can do more stuff like this. And now it's almost every time we have a show, after the show, I'm like, all right, let's get someone to do a podcast and do more and do more and do more. And I think I got one, because when Dave was here, I think he really liked the podcast stuff.
Yeah.
I think he really wants to do some more with that too.
Yeah, he did.
Too.
He
yeah.
did like it.
Yeah, I know, Dave. I know that sparkle in his eye. What are some of your guys' ideas for like the business though?
Well, I think we're gonna get a liquor license and kind of like expand that way.
Yeah.
Yes, I've been saying that.
So that's gonna be one big change.
It would really make it
been
easier to watch your shows if I was
If I
drunk.
was drunk,
Yeah. I know, it's expensive,
Well,
Dude, they're
I'm
ridiculous.
Sure.
but it's gonna happen.
I was saying for like the stand up nights and stuff, because most
Yeah.
stand up shows are like 2 drink minimum
Yep.
type things and stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Do more of like the stand up.
Ryan, you came back with a beer. How did this happen?
You said you had to pee. You really
You
just
came
wanted
back
to go
with
get a
more
beer.
liquid.
Right. Well, I emptied out, and then you got to refill.
Oh yeah, I got
So,
you.
yeah, I got a lot more space.
So I mean, liquor license, which isn't easy and it's not cheap at all,
No.
which is, and I understand why, because it was like if everyone had one, this
Yeah.
place would be
Yeah.
a drunken mess. But
And then on top of it, like, it's like nice to have it, but at the same time, like, we don't want to deal with drunk people and like all the politics of like having liquor and stuff.
we had to
but
kick
it'll be
somebody
worth it.
out the other night because they
Yeah.
were too drunk, and we don't even serve
We
alcohol
don't
yet.
even serve alcohol. This lady came to the family-friendly show, and we were doing a guessing
my-
game, and she didn't like. No, we were
We were
doing
playing
Survivor.
So yeah, in the game Survivor, you knock off people that weren't your favorites necessarily, and it was you that got knocked off,
Yeah.
and she wasn't happy about.
I got knocked off, and she sat in the back, and she was like, "That's bullshit,
Bullshit.
bullshit."
Yeah, and she's all drunk?
yeah,
Oh my
she
Yeah,
was
and,
so
then,
drunk.
and she was just. I mean, this whole okay, Ryan. Yeah, we know you're drinking. You, have to
Yeah.
you could have opened that when you were up there.
I
Jesus.
didn't. Well, I would have spilled it. You know how I walk. Like, so shaky when I walk
He's
around.
using his handicap for his benefit again. But she was just yelling out bullshit, and at first it was quiet enough, or like it was kind of funny.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh, she's just a drunk lady." But then,
She really.
and then it
really
got
got
quiet for a little bit, and she did. Fucking bullshit!
Yeah.
And we're like, oh my god! And then like parents started turning around, going
Yeah.
like,
and
what
she
is
waited
doing?
until it was like quiet, and she
Oh
was
my
like, "Fucking bullshit."
And then we asked her to leave, and she was just like,
She
no.
said no.
Wait, okay. So how you're like, hey, you have to leave, or
I
did
was-
Dave?
The
walk
first
out?
thing we said is like, "Ma'am, this is the family friend. You can't yell out that
Yeah.
stuff. You have to be appropriate."
from the stage, you said.
No.
No, we walked
Oh,
up from
okay,
behind her,
okay.
and we got right like next to her and said, "Ma'am, you can't be yelling stuff out like that. It's a family friendly show." And she was
was
just
like,
so upset
yeah.
that Colleen got knocked off. She's like, "Bullshit!"
Oh
and
my
I was
gosh,
even the one
she
trying to get her to
loves-
like
yeah.
stop. and
Yeah.
she still was like freaking upset about
So
it.
then we had to like be like, "All right, you have to leave."
Yeah.
And she was like, "No, I'm not leaving."
and she didn't
her-
even pay.
Yeah.
Like she hadn't even
What?
paid to be in the show. She just like wandered in. So I
The
was
sad
like,
part, it was like one of our Thursday nights guys' friends from
Oh,
work
it
who came to
was?
see him.
Oh,
and
I didn't know
so
that.
good.
yeah, and they came in late and they were like drinking and stuff. Like, "Oh, we just came to see him." I'm like, "All right, that's fine. You can pay at the end of the show. It's fine." So and then she started, and the husband was like, "I'm so sorry. Come on, babe, stop. We need to go." She was like, "Fuck you," and we were like,
Yeah.
"Oh my god, stop." It was rough, but
yeah. So there's gonna be a lot more of that. Goodness.
yeah.
Okay, here's one of my questions: is if we get a liquor license, then do we have to hire a waitress?
We don't know yet.
Yeah,
You know what I
we
mean?
have-
We gotta
It's
figure
like
that
when
out.
are people?
we're not a think this all the way through type
No,
people.
no,
We're
no,
kind of play as we go.
Yeah,
'Cause it
we're like,
doesn't-
hey, we have this. Now what are we gonna get in trouble for?
Well, like, have you guys ever been to see a show like in one of the improv
like-
theaters in LA?
Yeah,
Yeah.
not in LA,
they have
but I've
servers.
Oh, they
I've been
do?
to I've
Or
been
they
to
usually have a bartender that's like a student that
Yeah,
like
yeah.
hangs out a lot, and now
Okay.
he's like the bartender.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's really what it is. And then
I've been to like stand-up clubs like the Tempe Improv, where it's like
Yeah.
the 2 drink minimums, and they
Plugs
have.
at the end.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
That just seems different than our little theater.
yeah,
yeah,
it is.
Yeah.
we would just do like cans of beer and
Sure.
Like the
Just
cans
sell it
of
on the
wine that they
front
sell.
end.
now.
yeah, they sell
Right.
they sell wine in like a little carton,
Yeah, from Shark Tank.
Yeah.
Like
Get a
the
little-
Shark Tank ones. Yeah.
little straw in it.
I feel like couldn't we do the thing where you like you become like a restaurant? So it's like if you sell food.
yeah, we
Yeah,
don't
but-
have a sink.
yeah, and
Oh, you
also
need
the
a
only
sink?
Yeah,
The only
well, you have
problem-
to have a sink if you want
to have a
any
wet
kind of
bar,
food.
you have to have a sink and stuff to clean with.
Oh, okay.
The other problem is we don't have a kitchen, so we
don't
literally
have
have to like
kitchen,
get rid of the stage. In which case, we're just making it another restaurant.
Well, I thought maybe we could get away with just
But it-
like we got Pop-Tarts and that's food.
You can do already
I don't
packaged
know.
food, and that's why we can do the
Yeah.
candy.
Yeah,
Like we've talked about the popcorn thing, but even just having the popcorn, like you need food
yeah, you have
handlers,
to have a
cards.
food handlers
Oh, if you-
and
If you microwave popcorn.
yeah,
it's
yeah.
there's so many crazy rules, and I get why they have them. At the same time, it's like we just want to make a living.
Yeah,
If you
we're
don't
just a little
mind,
teeny tiny theater.
Yeah.
I say we like I'm part of this fucking thing.
There's that part, that ownership, right? Because I say
yeah.
our theater,
Oh.
even
Yeah,
though
and
it's
it
not.
is. Yeah,
I mean, I definitely take it like and it's an if, but if it ever gets to the point where we're making enough money so that everyone can get paid handsomely, and that's maybe what some people can do for the rest of their lives, I want to help it get to that point. And like I take as much pride, probably less than what Colleen does, but I feel, but yeah, I treat it like it's my own space because it's really just like we've been there since the theater opened, and I mean I've seen it grown and everything like that, and I only wanted to get it bigger and more successful so it can be something that I can continue doing. Because the day that place closed down, which it will, I'm hoping, I'm betting on it. I have money on it.
5
years.
years.
That's it.
Crumble plan, is that it?
Yeah.
1 year crumble didn't work. We're going for 5 year
year
crumble.
5 more
You
years.
know,
Yeah. But yeah, once it has, then there's my avenue of creativity kind of gone, and it's just like that'd be heartbreaking. So I'm gonna make sure this place stays alive forever.
That was exactly why I came to Improv Mania, was because my first club thing I was with shut down.
Yeah.
So
That's sad.
So you're saying you could just jump to the next thing?
Yeah.
yeah, so
don't worry
there's
about it,
just-
guys.
There's gonna be that's
Someone
just-
else will open a club.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
Probably in the same space because it's
Yeah.
all set up.
Yeah, it's already all good.
Just
So
change the name.
they can invest their life savings.
They'll just take
pour it
the
down
E
drain.
off at the end. It's just Improv Man. It
Yeah.
used to be a
it's gonna
solo
be
show.
The Improv Man.
I feel like that when you see a sandwich shop or restaurants open and close in the same space.
Yeah.
It's always the same type of restaurant
Yeah.
reopening up.
Like, is that just a new person's, like, they just worked and saved 50 grand?
What's
and
funny is
now
we have
they're
a
just
there's
flushing it.
restaurant right down the street from our neighborhood. Used to be a Quiznos, closed it down, reopened as another sandwich shop. Does way better than that Quiznos ever did, but it still has like the Q's on the floor and like the Q shaped like.
There's literally a
can.
Quiznos sign.
Yeah, there's still a Quiznos
on the
sign
corner.
out front where like the marquee is, even though they're
They're like, no, what are they now? They're just like, we're quiz subs.
quizzes.
Quizzes subs.
Quiz, no?
Yeah. Oh, man, I love that place.
Oh yeah. Remember when that used to be a thing?
That's like that place right next to the theater. It has Thomas. We were talking about that.
What are you talking
The
about?
salad place that's going to
Yeah.
be. Okay. That, by the way, friggin' dumb idea.
Salads.
Salads. Like, salads is a fast food.
Have you been to Salad and Go?
bar.
I love Salad and Go. I love salads. How dare
Do
you?
you? Oh,
Yeah, they'll have
man.
other stuff.
I just don't know. How do you make any money? How many salads do you need to sell?
I feel like salad's like pasta though. That shit's fucking cheap to
Yeah.
buy and
Yeah.
make, and you sell it for like
Like,
$7,
yeah.
and you're like just raking in
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
cash.
salad's like
they're
$7
taking,
or
like,
$8.
a head of lettuce. It's like 98 cents. They're making like 3 salads with it for like $10
$7,
each.
yeah. Oh
Seven.
man, they're gonna.
Okay. Maybe maybe I'm not the target market.
No, you buy 2 stacks
Yeah,
at a
you
time.
buy everything at Circle K for your
Of
fucking
course, you're
food.
not the
Yes.
salad market.
You might be diabetic, Ryan.
Spending
You need to see a
$6,000
doctor.
a year.
Circle K's business, which is a dumb place to buy snack. It's expensive. I don't know.
So you're gonna bash their fucking thing now. Circle K, how do they sell food? I mean, like,
No, I get
sucking
Circle
snacks
K.
all the time.
Why don't you go to like Fry's, where you can buy your snacks like half the price?
I don't. It's because it's easy. I don't know.
Yeah, you know
it's
what?
right there. It's,
Every time before, I used to work at a movie theater, and every week we'd watch movies, like the new movies that were coming out, and we'd always go to QT, even though there's a Fry's that was open a mile away. We'd go to QT and just
The only time we
buy
go to
way
Fry's,
too
though,
much.
you would get like sushi that you shouldn't have bought,
Yeah.
and everyone would be like sitting there like, "What?"
Because it's been sitting out
Yeah.
for like a
Oh
week.
my god, yeah. Like everyone's sitting there eating their like gummies and their chocolates, and here's Brian with chopsticks and soy sauce dipping, just like, oh, Bing Chow, hey.
Pink Jack.
I don't know why you were trying to speak any
Yeah, that's
Japanese.
Japanese, right? Bing Chow.
Bing Chow.
Bing Chow.
Yeah, of course.
And you got go to Bing and say bye. That's what it means.
means mackerel.
Bing.com. Mackerel. Well, guys, thank you so much for being a part of the podcast.
Yeah, no problem.
Did you guys have a good time?
Dude, I did have a good. Yeah, sorry, I missed that minute. I like the word.
It was
Yeah,
really
I
quick.
always have.
It got
to go to
it got
the
deep
bathroom.
actually. That was like the one part we actually got deep about
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
But you know,
Colleen's dreams.
Talked about
hopes.
Ryan.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
talked a lot about you.
a lot about
Thanks,
you.
guys.
How
I wouldn't say
you're
thanks.
so much better about not farting backstage.
I was surprised about you.
It was good.
Okay, well, you settled down.
Did I? I think I just no. I think my farts just didn't smell as bad tonight.
Oh, okay.
Do you think your
'cause
farts
Well,
have?
that's okay.
Do you think your farts have anything to do with always eating at gas stations by any chance?
could be?
God damn.
Could be.
This salad place could be your save all right
I
here.
do not want to
It
see
could
Ryan
get-
with some salad
It
in
could
him.
get
Oh.
worse. Yeah, that could make things way
And
worse.
an egg salad.
Yeah.
Oh shit! No.
Okay, the other day, I had gas that was so bad. Like I farted in my car, and it smelled like poison. Like I was like, "Whoa," like
Let me
it
pull
made
over
me-
by this dead cat to get a breather for a second. Jesus.
Okay, but then later in the day, I was showing houses like way out in Gilbert, and I drove by farm, like the cow farms.
First, before you end this, I really want you to be showing a house, rip a big fart, and be like, guys, I don't know about this house. They have a there's a gas problem here or something. Let's go somewhere else.
You have to own all that. Like I will totally fart with people, and I'll just be like, dude, I farted. Like, I'm just,
With
like,
your clients?
Yes. I can't. It's
Ryan.
not like a. It's not. It's not a like. It just happens. You know. It's just like I'm not a holder. I can't hold it. Just like
No holder.
Is that what
Not a
you tell
holder.
them? I'm not a holder.
yeah. I'm like, listen. This is. If I feel it, it's coming out. It's just like I don't have any choice. So this is just. You know,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. But I drove by the cows and I smelled the cows and I was like, that is what my ass smells like. Like
All
I
the
was
time.
like, no, not all the like. didn't
Is that
smell-
hot Cheetos?
Not
Oh.
tonight. I've been farting the whole time
You've
we've
been
been in
good
here.
tonight. I'm really proud of you.
No, I've
man.
been farting the whole time we've been in here.
Whoa.
Yeah.
All right.
It's
Well,
just not that bad.
well, thanks for sharing, guys, and thank you so
Literally.
much for being on Robot Sidekick. Ryan, where can people find you?
I am on Twitter
Okay.
at RXPXJX
All right.
and Instagram at Ryan Paul Johnson.
That's easier to find.
Yep. Yeah. Well, yeah, I had Ryan Paul Johnson on Twitter, and I went to the RXPXJX. I don't know his branding. I'm trying. I don't know.
I mean, everyone has their own brand, sure.
Yeah.
And people can also find you at Improv Mania doing
Yep.
shows almost every Friday, right?
My
At
website, ryanpauljohnson.com.
least.
I've seen your Facebook. You post like cool $1 million properties.
That's my Mondays
Yeah.
are my favorite. $1 Million
Yeah.
Mondays.
Yep, $1 Million Mondays, and then
love it.
houses I sell and pictures of my kids. And
He's an
wife
amazing
and-
realtor. He's a horrible family, but the realtor thing is awesome.
Yeah.
And if you ever need a house, go to ryanpauljohnson.com.
Yes, please.
And he'll help if you're in the Arizona area. don't
Right.
Just
If
fucking,
If you're okay with
Yeah.
farts.
if you're
Yeah.
listening, if you're okay with farts and you want a nice house that he might not want to sell you.
Yeah, you gotta be cool. You just gotta be with real people.
If you're looking for a house for
Real-
$80,000, go.
Oh my!
Go.
I got a guy right now. Oh my
Go
god!
just your clients might listen to this. So let's just
Listen, this $80,000 guy's not listening to anything. Guarantee you. You can't. Yeah.
They don't sell condos for that much
no,
anymore.
Exactly.
God.
He's like, just Mr. Ryan, please. You open your computer, you find. I'm like, dude, it doesn't. I can't.
There's a place in Apache Junction that's on wheels.
That's
if
what I
you
told.
wanna live
Yes,
there,
that, I
yeah.
was like, yeah. If you want to, like, I could get you a mobile home for $40,000. It's like, no, it's no good.
All right, and Colleen, where can people find you?
You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Improv Mania,
Pinterest. You're a Pinterest maniac.
Pinterest, Colleen Purtle. Pinterest, all kinds of shit.
So you're everything Colleen Purtle.
Everything's Colleen Purtle.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
And then
smart.
Improv Mania.
That's called marketing.
ImprovMania.net.
Yeah.
ImprovMania.net. Yeah, go on there. Check out show times. You can book us for special events, corporate trainings,
Yep.
all sorts of stuff. You can request your cast. I hear that JC guy's pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good. We do corporate
I,
training.
yeah, you never get Ryan in a corporate show.
Not yet. Not yet. We're a little worried.
I know. That's the truth, right? I've started
We talked
booking-
about jerking off a dolphin.
Yeah.
on
Okay.
this podcast.
No, that's a real thing. I didn't make that up either.
That
was
is a real thing.
that is
Jerking
a-
off dolphins?
There's a lady who
In
yeah,
New York?
in New York who
Yeah.
had a dolphin in her apartment. That's NPR.
Yep.
Yeah, that's not my fault.
Stop listening to podcasts.
Yes, it's NPR.
It was for scientific reasons.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys
She
so
fell
much
in
for
love.
being on. You can find me and Brian here on Robot Sidekick. Like, subscribe onto the YouTube, and like us and follow us on the Facebooks. That's where you find out all the updates. Make sure you watch House of Vlogs and the other stuff that we're going to be posting all over the place. And we hope you guys have a great day or week or whatever, however long
If
it
you're
takes you.
listening to this, God bless you.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
you're a trooper.
Oh man, I love you. You can call, send me a tweet and I'll come over and give you a back rub.
I mean, it's the fans that
Yeah.
we're assuming we have because we haven't posted any episodes yet. But we're assuming by this point we should at least have one or two.
Yeah.
You guys are what make it worth it, and we appreciate you appreciating us and helping us get to where we want to get someday. So, bye everyone.
Adios.
Bye.
Bye.